Hey everybody, what's going on? Your host AMF1534 here. Welcome back to Let's Play some more Neutopia. And, well, they've been tough lately. We're trying to find those Falcon Shoes that are going to help us out in the long run, and I haven't really been able to find them yet. All I know is that they're up north somewhere, so we're gonna go back up this way after we died and see if we can find them. I kind of got a little bit out of my own way there for a while, trying to figure out where I was going. And I took one of those little teleportation things, and that really didn't pay off at all. So I vastly regret that decision to the fullest extent. But you know, I think we're gonna be okay. I'm feeling good about life. And okay, I remember coming here already. So okay, so we gotta go this way, obviously, since there's nowhere else to go. Yeah. Okay, did we ever go up at any point during this? I don't feel like we did. I know we went left, and that didn't work. I know we went right, and that didn't work. Did we ever go up at any point? Because I don't feel like we came this way. It all looks kind of familiar, though. That's the big problem, is that literally everything looks exactly the same, and that's just not good at all. But we'll see what we can do. Okay, so there's a staircase here. We've already been here, though, haven't we? Yeah, okay, we've already been here, so, yeah. Toughest of all the land's armor, blah blah blah. Well, let's see. There's gotta be something going on here. I don't know what, or where, or why, or when, or how. I just feel like there's gotta be something that we're missing here. It's really bothering me a lot. Oh. I don't remember, definitely didn't do that last time. Well, hold on a second. There's gotta be something in here then. Awesome! This is it! My name is Kareem. I am here to pass the ancient Falcon Shoes onto your blessed feet. These shoes will make you as light as a feather and will allow you to tread easily. Besides their obvious benefit in your long journey, they are also very fashionable. You're looking good. So get out there and soar like the eagle to the captive princess. Well, that's awesome. Okay, so, in case you're wondering why it seemed so easy for me to find those, I went back and I watched my last episode where they were kind of giving me the hint of where that was, and they said it was by the fountain somewhere. I just didn't realize, holy shit, we can walk a lot faster. This is awesome. I didn't realize that we just had to kill all the people on the screen, because we've been here before, and we just didn't kill everybody, so... Alright, well that's awesome, and now we can walk faster. This is totally cool. That was actually one thing from the game that was kind of bothering me a little bit, was that our guy was just so slow. But hey, we're good now. We are good. It's funny that guy said, yeah, there used to be a guy named Kareem that lived around here, and now he's gone, let alone he's one screen away. And now we can go over to the dungeon. So, get away from me. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Really quick though, I feel like, wasn't there a little secret? Yeah, please tell me this person's selling potions, because I really need one. We all know that. God, how many times can that guy get hit? He doesn't have any. Well, shit. That's okay. At least if we die, then we die. But I'm feeling confident in the fact that we're gonna be okay, even though we're probably not. But hey, sometimes that's just how the world works. Maybe we'll run into one of those girls that can heal us. If you're feeling down or need to get some spunk in your life, I know just the place. If you were to give me 50 gold, I could... Oh, no, you don't. I mean... Actually, you know what? That little, long-haired girl that can heal our wounds is actually right up here. So, you know what? I will take full advantage of that, because she's awesome like that. Yeah! So, I was thinking of something, by the way. I was thinking of something last night that came up out of nowhere. I was over at my friend's house, and we were watching music videos and stuff, and it was like a little documentary, and they were talking about, somehow, like, the album that they were working on got leaked. And so, you know, there were like 1 million illegal downloads of it and whatever. And I was wondering to myself, like, hold on just a minute. Like, exactly how does an album leak anyways? Like, I've always wondered that. Like, that's something that's never quite made sense to me. Like, I know a number of different people that are musicians, and I've just never fully understood how the concept of getting your album leaked even works. Like, if you think about it, you have all the creative property for that. Like, you have sole possession. Hey, there we go. I was wondering how to do that damn puzzle last time. I couldn't figure it out. What's up with this guy? Does he have something special? There's word of a Falcon Shoe hidden somewhere in the many mazes of the sea sphere. They say they provide the user with the graceful speed of a hunting bird, with the inability to fly. So it's not like Rock's Feather in Zelda, where you can just fucking jump over stuff. Although that would be totally awesome. Hold on a second. Now I don't know where we're going. Ah, no, damn it. Well, hold on. Maybe we just have to keep going this way. I think we just keep going this way and we'll eventually get there. But yeah, so like when you're the artist, like, you have all of the music. Like, you've got all the files, you've got all the remastered tracks and everything. So how is it that somehow, without you knowing about it, that the music gets leaked? Like, who is getting a hold of that stuff that's allowing it to happen? Like, I can only imagine the only people that would be able to do that would be either, you know, the producer themselves, or like one of the artists, like maybe one of the people that he had in, like, at the studio with him while he was doing that. But I don't know how, just at total random, somebody's just gonna get a hold of that stuff. I don't know how that works. Like, if anybody could shed some info on that, I would love to hear it, because that is something that has just bothered me for years, and it really pisses me off. Aha! I can walk all over you now, bitch! Time to go in. What have we got here? We are in, well, this is dungeon number 6 now, I think it is. We get to knock out some blue semen spots on the ground. So yeah, it's just, that's something that really is kind of getting on my nerves. I don't understand the concept of leaked music. But hey, maybe it's just because I'm too stupid to understand it. Maybe there's just this really simple thing out there that says, hey, this is how it happens, and you're stupid for not understanding that. God damn it. Well, God, get out of here. Fuck, I hate those guys. I really do. I really don't enjoy those things. They make everything so much more difficult. Yeah. So another thing that I was thinking about was, oh, no you don't. So when I went to the bar the other night, and when I got there was this lady, and she asked me, like, she came up to my car while I was parking, which that's immediately creepy, by the way. I don't care who you are or what the situation is, just randomly walking up to somebody while they're still sitting in their car, like getting ready to get out, is really uncomfortable for me. But she was like sitting at the transit station, and she apparently didn't realize that the buses don't go anywhere after like 9 p.m. So she was just sitting there, and she comes up to my car like while I'm getting out of the car, and what's going on here? What was the point of this room? Can I maybe bomb the ceiling, maybe? Aha! I was gonna say there's got to be another purpose for this room besides that. But she's like, hey, I have a quick question for you. If you could just open up your door, because I didn't even have my door open yet. Like, that's how even more awkward it was. She just like came up to my door while I'm still in there, and she's like, if I gave you $2, do you think you could drive me out to West Salem to the Roths? Which, that's a fairly lengthy drive. It's definitely not worth $2. And like, I understood, like, you know, she's obviously kind of desperate to get there, but I was really, really apprehensive about doing it, just because I've had some things happen to me that, hey, wow, that was quick, really easy to get that key, and I was like super apprehensive about it, just because, like, I'm sure she was probably like the nicest girl in the world. Like, I don't doubt that she was probably a good person, but I told her no. Like, I told her that, you know, I don't have enough gas to do that. She's like, well, I've got gas money. It's like, but you told me you only had $2. That's definitely not going to be quite enough to get me where we need to go. And I told her, I was like, I'm also meeting up with some people here. Like, I don't necessarily have enough time to be able to drive out to West Salem right now. So that's unfortunately not going to work for me. Well, hold on a second. How am I gonna? Man, this is a wild set of rooms. God, these stupid stupid little purple bugs. There we go. So yeah, so like I wasn't like actually lying to her in a sense, because like I really didn't have the time to deal with that. But I told her, the lie that I did tell her though is that I was gonna be downtown in that area spending the night at a friend's house, and so you know I was kind of gonna be leaving my car there for the night, and I wasn't gonna be able to get more gas until I got paid, which wasn't a lie necessarily, because I definitely did need to get paid in order to get some gas in my car, but I just, I didn't really feel comfortable with that whole situation, but I didn't really want to tell her that, because I don't want to basically be like, no, you totally creep me out, and so I don't really want to have any part of this little, you know, scenario. But that's basically what I told her, just without saying it. Hey, alright. I don't know why I haven't been doing that more often. I really have been slacking off big time with the usage of my little like, D-power rings. But hey, you know, it's been working for me, so, you know, what do you do? Little side thing here? Can it work? Can it work? Aww. How about anything else? I kinda want to try it out, but yeah, it's just, I decided not to, and like, and she's like, oh, okay, it's no big deal. And, like, as soon as I ended up, like, getting in to the bar, I ended up thinking to myself, I was like, man, I should have just done it. Like, it's like, I kind of feel bad about the whole thing now, but at the same time, I keep thinking about this one time that I decided to be the good guy, and I actually gave somebody a ride, and they ended up trying to steal shit from me. Like, I gave these 3 kids a ride that somehow they all knew who I was, but I didn't know who any of them were, which was really weird, by the way. And it was like 11:30 at night, and they wanted me to drive them to the other side of town, which is not a long drive at all, so it wasn't really a big deal for me. But when we got there, like, I had just gotten off of work, and so I went to go get some gas, and so they were all just kind of like chilling at the gas station, and so they just asked if I'd give them a ride, and they all were really cool about it, and so I was like, oh, you know what, it's not really that big of a deal, like, I don't really have anywhere that I need to be at right now, and so, you know, it's just really like 5 minutes down the road, no big deal. And so I take them, and I drive them down to that part of town, no big deal, whatever, and I really need to go back to this other room, by the way. I totally missed a room. And so we get to where we're supposed to be going, and everything's all hunky-dory. And so we get there, and they get out of the car, and they start walking away, and my first instinct, I don't even know what, like, even made me think about doing it, but I reached into my back seat just to make sure that my laptop bag was there. And, oh, God, no! Damn it! I fucking hate those things so much. I hate those stupid motherfucking things. Okay, hold on. So what I'm gonna do really quick is I'm going to, off-screen, go back to that temple, because I really don't want to waste all the rest of the time in this episode just trying to get back there. So, hold on just a minute, and I'll be back as soon as I get there. Okay, so now we're back after that whole stupid thing. Now, let's take care of business. Get the fuck out of here. So, back to the story. So my first instinct was to reach into the back of my seat to see if my laptop bag was there for, I don't even know what even really made me think about doing it. It was kind of like an instinctual thing. But I reached back there, and the bag was gone. And I was like, oh, you, God, get out of my face. God, I hate that guy so much. Okay, so this was the only room that we didn't go in when we came here last time, was here. It's just this guy. The strongest armor was hidden by the townspeople in a labyrinth near here. Find it. Without it, you will never be able to stand up to the fierce attacks of Durith's arsenal. Well, I think that I already got that, because I think they're referring to just the other dungeon that we were literally just in, that we got this armor from, so that's kind of cool. Oh god, okay, turn the lights on. So, I looked outside of my car to see, you know, how far they had gone, and like it was literally just a minute or so, so they hadn't really gone very far, and so I got their attention. I was like, hey, which one of you piece of shit stole my laptop bag? And I saw that one of them had it around. It was actually a backpack, and I was like, "Which one of you guys stole my backpack?" And they're like, and then they like kind of looked at each other, like, "Oh, wait a minute, this was your backpack?" I was like, yeah, you know, the one that you're holding that you totally didn't have a couple minutes ago. By the way, we just took a whole shitload of damage again. I just can't stand this room. This room is the worst. And so I was like, so do you mind giving that back to me, or what are we gonna have to do about that? And they're like, oh no, it's okay, man. Don't get all crazy now. I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't try to steal my shit right in front of me after I was kind enough to give your sorry asses a ride across town. And they're like, hey man, don't be such a dick about it. I was like, well, you know, I spent a lot of money on that thing, and you guys just try to walk away with it, so I'd rather just not have to get serious, but if it's going to, then that's just how it's going to be. And so they're like, oh, we don't need to do that, because I was like, physically, I mean, I'm not a very big guy, but I was definitely a lot bigger than any of those fools, so I would have probably kicked the living shit out of all of them, because not a single one of them looked like they knew how to fight, so that was kind of how that went. But yeah, dude, that's what makes me super paranoid about giving people rides anymore, like, that I don't know. Like, I don't have a problem giving people rides that I do know, because I know they're not going to try to steal from me, but that's what, like, part of the reason that I was kind of, you know, freaked out about it. Obviously, it would have been a lot easier because it was just one person and whatever, but that was some time to waste, and I really wasn't down for doing that, so, you know, whatever. So that's my story about that. Now, let's see what's in store for us here. Maybe we can just go right past it. Oh, yeah! Okay. Awesome. These guys? I don't remember if these guys throw things or not. I hope not. God fucking damn it. I don't understand how those guys hurt so bad. They're so small. They're like little flying mushrooms with hoodies on. Or not mushrooms, but little marshmallows with hoodies on. Give me that. Yes. Anything that involves me not having to hear that annoying-ass little sound effect saying, hey, you don't have enough fucking health, man. Okay, open wide. There we go. Okay, so is this next room going to be a little safe spot? That's good enough. Okay, so this is what's going to go on when we come back on the next episode of Neutopia, because it looks to be that we have run out of time for this episode. Didn't really help that God, I fucking hate these things. I am going to totally destroy you, and I'm not going to feel bad about it. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, come on! I'm in line with you. How is that thing hitting me? I don't even care. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to explore this dungeon a little bit further, and we're more than likely going to die before we get to the end of it, which is going to be extremely upsetting, but I don't really have control over it, so that's what's going on. It also looks like we missed a whole bunch of rooms that I did not realize were there, but that's what happens. We're probably going to have to go back there, because I dropped the ball on that, but we'll see what happens. So until next time, my friends, this is AMF saying thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.